Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I'm going to share a little tip with you about weaving in your ends and getting them to stay woven in. So I have a hat here that I never finished technically. And I'm just gonna weave in the end a little bit here with a needle and make sure that I know where the end is. I don't want to lose the end because that is the key here to what I'm showing you. So I'm going to run it along some stitches. Then I'm going to thread it back. Now before I snip the end, because I don't want to lose my end, before I snip the end, that will help me keep track of where it's at. So this is the key here. You want to do this. Don't cut your end off, otherwise you're going to lose where you were. Pick up any felt needle, from anywhere. This is a very old box. I have no idea if they're $4.49 anymore. But this is from Hobby Lobby. I want to say it's probably 10 years old. And it is felting needles that are incredibly sharp. It comes with styrofoam. You take one of the needles out. There's a little tube that's on it to keep it protected. See how sharp that is? That's crazy. And then you take your project and you lay it over the styrofoam. Keep your fingers very clear of the needle, but you want to make sure that your product doesn't move, your project doesn't move. Take the felting needle and you stick it in right around where you're going to cut the yarn off a few times. Now if you do it too many times, you're going to end up felting. So I'll do it too many times just to show you what it looks like. Make sure you don't stick your finger, like I said. Okay. Let me show you the other side. See how it's just a tiny bit fuzzy right there? It's starting to felt it. And this hat is 100% wool. But I wanted to show you it will have a much harder time pulling out now. You see that? Normally this would just cinch and it would be all bunched up and messed up. But just hitting it a few times with this felting needle, it applies the fibers to one another and makes it harder for it to come undone. And if you wanted to hit all down the row where you ran your needle, you sure can. And then that end is going to have an even harder time coming out. And this works with any fiber at all. So as you can see, it's not going anywhere. It's pulling that entire block of them. I'll do another one. I'll do another one so that you can see it again. Because it looks like I had to attach the yarn here. And this definitely was not, this was not a new ball of yarn. Because this whole entire project was less than a ball of yarn. So I'm just going to run it through the base of the stitches, splitting if necessary, because that does help actually when you split the stitches a bit when you're weaving in your ends. It helps hold it. Okay. Take your styrofoam, set your project down on it. Keep your fingers clear of the felting needle and just hit that yarn right at the end where you're going to cut it for sure. And then, like I said, you can hit it down here, all the way down. This is a tiny poke, putting it, kind of fixing it together. Sorry if that's annoying sounding. And as you can see, it's not going anywhere. So let me weave in this end and I'll show you what it does if it's not felted. And I have known this trick for a million years, and I actually used to use this when I sold my items so that the ends didn't start popping out. Okay, I go in one more time, because usually 3 is a good number to run your stitches. Okay, now I'm not going to felt this one. See how that's pulling right there? And then if you keep pulling, you got a lot of cinch. So let's remedy that. Let's fix our stitches here. Let me get my needle. Push them back where they should be. Oh man. I really did it, didn't I? I really bunched them up. And I was just showing you that that is what happens if it's not tacked down a bit with the felting needle. Go ahead and hit it a few times. Make sure you're not getting your fingers. It, of course, will be harder on a project that has like a #1 weight yarn. That would make it harder, but not impossible, because as you see, that tip is teeny. And I'm going to pull on it. See how it's not cinching anymore? It's just pulling there. So, hooray. And now after, gosh, I don't even know when I dyed this hat. It's probably been, oh, well over a year. I want to say it probably was dyed maybe 2020. I don't remember, to be honest. That's how long it's been. I was testing out a red dye. Looks like it worked pretty good. I'm going to weave in the top here. And these felting needles last forever. I mean, they're always sharp. Mine have always been sharp. I've never replaced them. And like I said, it's probably been 10 years since I purchased them. So now I have a finished hat after probably 2 years of it not being finished. It's got plenty of my dog's hair on it, so that's awesome. So there you go. If you have ever had problems weaving in your ends, go to Joann, go to Michael's, go to Hobby Lobby, go to, I don't know any other craft stores because that's all we got. Walmart maybe even has these, but they're just felting needles. You can order them on Amazon, I'm positive. This is by Dimensions. And you can purchase wool from Hobby Lobby to do needle felting, but this is such a good fix for weaving in your ends. It works on acrylic, wool, any fiber, any weight. You just have to be more careful if it's a smaller weight, that's all. So I hope this video helped you. Share it with your friends so that everyone can get informed. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys. Bye.